Hey folks, Odd here with your outer world news. Current time is 6:13 p.m. April 11, 2013. Sorry about the late upload. I was at work. Alright, so I got a lot to go over today, folks, so please bear with me on this. I'm going to try to make this as fast and sweet, as pleasant as possible. Alright, so here we go, folks. On to starting off with all World War III news today. It says, General Clinty, Iran to be the next big war in the Middle East. Says U.S. military should say no. World War III news. Alright, if you guys want to go ahead and check this out, this was released today by the Truth Channel. Very, very interesting information if you guys want to look into that. Alright, and then here we go. RT, West aims to strengthen moderate rebels as Islamists take center stage and fight against Assad. This was also released today. And down here it says, by proving them with extra aid, Western powers at the G8 summit are hoping to keep moderate forces at the heart of the Syrian rebel movement, as radical religious groups threaten to take over the uprising against President Bashar Assad. Just all kinds of stuff going on in the world here, folks, if you guys want to check into that. Alright, also, U.S. allies' policy toward Syria, foolish and dangerous. Yeah, America's trying to push World War III all over the daggone place. That's what's freaking me out. But here we go, Press TV Global News. This was released today as well. So you can see here, if you guys want to go ahead and check into that, it's more World War III news. Also, Obama increases nuclear arms funding. Also, Press TV Global News. This was also released today. If you guys want to look into that, more on the nuclear news. It says, nukes put heavy burden on American economy. Also released today. Like always, I'm going to leave links for you guys to check into all this. This right here was breaking news off of CNN. Just broke about maybe 20 minutes ago. It says, Congressman, North Korea may be able to deliver nuclear warhead. Alright, folks, here we go. This is on CNN. It says, a study just completed by the U.S. Defense Intelligence Agency says North Korea may have nuclear weapons that could be delivered by ballistic missiles, a congressman said Thursday. The revelation came from Republican Doug Lamborn, a Republican from Colorado, during a House Armed Services Committee hearing. Definitely take a look at this article if you guys want to learn a little bit more about this World War III stuff. Some crazy stuff going on. Also, North Korea admits and warns South Korea of missile launch in the next couple of days. Alright, this right here was also released today, but this video right here came out yesterday if you guys want to go ahead and check into it. Very interesting information there. And a lot of you guys have been asking me about these North Korean submarines that went missing back in on April 3rd. So I went ahead and gathered some information. Pretty much it's all this information that we already know, but like always I'm going to leave links for you guys. There's information here on Before It News, also on I Own It World. Says, what do you mean? Acme is not a real weapons company. Very interesting article here for the submarines if you guys want to look into it. Also, YouTube, it says, alert news, this was uploaded on the 4th. 2 submarines missing, confirmed. Then over here, more North Korean news. Paul Bagley, North Korea has lost 2 submarines, they disappeared. And then also right here, this right here is also reporting about the missiles and the submarines and all that good stuff if you guys want to take a look at it. That was also on April 4th from ReportUS, or reportus.com. Alright, now on to the live streams of North Korea. Right now, for some reason, currently this one is down, and also the Rudder's live stream is currently down. I don't know why their monitors are down, but I haven't seen them down for this long in a while. But like always, I'm going to leave links. This right here is where currently the KMS-32 North Korean satellite is at this time. It is now circling, coming down south. It's about to go under Antarctica. Like always, you can see the 5-day prediction of where the satellite is going to head in case it is holding an EMP or possible nuclear device. This right here is the DEFCON warning system. Right now we are currently on DEFCON 4. So, it's not really that high, but it's something to be alerted about. We haven't been on DEFCON 4 in a very long time, so definitely take heed to that. On to sinkhole news. Mammoth 100-meter deep sinkhole opens in Portugal. This was released today. This actually happened today if you guys want to look into this. These sinkholes have been popping up all over the place, folks. I think it has something to do with, the solar instability. And then also right here, H-word. Gross gusher eruption caught on camera in Russia. This was released today from RT. Very interesting. Right here over here next to these cars, this huge plume just starts shooting everywhere. Just some craziness. If you guys want to look into that. Also, warning to humanity. It talks about the fallen angels and how they've terraformed our skies. If you look at this picture, this is shot in Chicago in 2010. If you look at how our sky looks today, and you can see how big the sun was then compared to today, you'll see that they're hiding information from us. So definitely go ahead and take a look at that if you guys are interested as well. This was also released today. And on to Black Star news for those of you that still believe. Terrell 03 has now put up a new update on the Black Star information. So if you guys want to look into this news article, still some very interesting stuff in there if you guys want to take a look at it. Also onto the Weather Channel. I'm going to leave links like always. Very, very severe storms and tornado warnings down here around Alabama and to Georgia. Also up here in Tennessee, possibly into Virginia for severe thunderstorms. Up here, West Virginia, Maryland, Ohio, Kentucky, storms are still building. There is some clouds over here. Also winter weather, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Iowa, and Minnesota, Wisconsin, if you guys want to go ahead and check into those. That's for the weather. Now on to Fireball news. They're currently investigating 7 reports still. So one in Arizona, actually a few in Arizona, a few in Virginia, and one in Georgia, if you guys want to look into that. There's 14 reports in North Carolina, South Carolina on the 10th. So if you guys want to go ahead and look into that as well. Alright, and on to Lunar Meteor Hunters blog spot. This right here is where all the recent sightings are. One in Australia, one Europe, and a whole bunch on the east coast of the US. And one over here in Cali, if you guys want to go ahead and check into that as well. Now, it's loading right now, but I'm going to leave this for you guys so you guys can check it out yourself. This is the asteroid that's going to have a close approach with Earth on Sunday. This is GM23, 2010 GM23, excuse me. This is on the Jet Propulsion Laboratory Small Body Database browser. Now, I'm going to leave a link to this so you guys can check on its close approach and when it's going to be closest to Earth, so you guys know when to watch that asteroid. Now on to HelioViewer. We did have an M.Class solar flare pop off today, very energetically charged, which is very shocking because this sunspot had reverse polarity to it. If you guys want to look into it, this is the one that fired. We had a filament eruption, C-class filament eruption, also yesterday. If you guys want to look into that, but the sun seems to be gaining its solar maximum strength back. It's good in some aspects, because the Earth actually needs these solar flares to stabilize its atmosphere and magnetosphere. So, we will take any small ones that we can possibly get. But the big ones, Beast, please keep it to yourself. So as you see, sunspot activity is increasing. Now, on to Core 2, stereo of NASA satellite. This will show you the eruption. And it popped off just about, I think it was around 3 o'clock in the morning, if I'm correct. I don't remember exactly what time, but it's going to show you here in a second. Just bear with me here. And it's a halo eruption, and it is Earth facing. It's definitely a powerful solar flare. So, we're going to have to watch the geomagnetic storms, and, earthquake watch is still until the 12th. So, here it goes. Boom! There it is. Huge M-Class solar flare, and as you can see here on the solar wind spiral, Earth is this yellow dot right here. Now you can watch a solar flare pop off. It's going to reach Earth about, let's see, on the 13th, 14th it should get here. So within over this weekend it will impact Earth. Very huge solar flare, as you can tell. Here's Earth right here, so you can see what it's going to do to Earth when it hits. Boom! And right here is the Earth's magnetics. As you can see, big dip in our magnetic sphere. So there you go with that. Now on to the space weather prediction site on Bartol. As you can see, they still have not fixed their chart. These bubbles are a lot bigger than what they're claiming them to be. Cosmic ray density is going back up. Even over here it's showing a drop, but it's rising over there. The MacMarudo real-time data is still around the same same percent, you know, it's still up 3%. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out as well. Now, for all this craziness that is going on lately, I went ahead and I put this video up for anybody out there that likes to drink one here and there. It says how to make a screwdriver. You know, this about.com place, or sorry, this about subscription service, they tell you all different kinds of things. You can find out a lot of information there, but I figured I'd put that up there for you guys since we're going through a lot of hard times here. All this World War III talk and stuff. Now, this is the funny video for today. It says, drunkest guy ever goes for more beer. Full video, unedited. Now, I know a lot of people have seen this before, you know, but I just think it's kind of hilarious, you know, if you guys want to go ahead and check into that. And it's funny because it happens on my birthday a few years ago. It wasn't me? I don't know. So if you guys want to go ahead and check into that. Alright, on to earthquake news. You know, we had a 5.3 pop off a few hours ago down here on the eastern shore of Australia, followed by a 4.9. You know, nothing else major really popping off at this moment. You know, but that solar flare is going to be here within the next few days. Coronal hole stream should be affecting Earth also late tonight, early tomorrow. So watch for any big pop-offs. You know, here's what the earthquakes have looked like in the past week. Just 5 or greater. You know, 4.9 or greater, I'm sorry. As you can tell, a lot. So, you know, everybody just be safe. You know, get prepared. A lot of stuff going on. Keep your eyes to the sky. You know, and much love, and may God bless you all. Anything comes out, I will update you throughout the night. Much love, God bless.